answer questions.
You have to let me know if there's a weapon in the car. Did you not take the class?
I did.
Did they tell you you have to tell them?
When you demand identification, I have to display this. That's what they told me in the class. That's what the law says.
The officer wants to take the weapon.
And actually, if I don't display, there's really not much you can do because there is no penalty attached to that. I have to carry this if I'm carrying this.
Are you carrying?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so if you have a weapon in the car, then what?
You got one on your hip. So what?
Mr. Clearlake, who is carrying a holstered firearm on his right hip, displays his driver's license and his license to carry when Deputy Vega asks for his identification, and then refuses to answer Deputy Vega's questions about if he has a handgun in the car. Under Section 46.02 of the Texas Penal Code, quote, "A person commits an offense if the person intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly carries on or about his or her person a handgun in a motor vehicle that is owned by the person or under the person's control at any time in which the handgun is in plain view, unless the person is 21 years of age or older or is licensed to carry a handgun, and the handgun is carried in a holster." As of September 1st, 2021, Texas citizens who are not disqualified from carrying a handgun in a public place can do so without a license to carry, also known as an LTC. However, individuals who obtain a handgun license are subject to additional requirements when it comes to interactions with the police. Under Section 411.205 of the Texas Government Code, quote, "If a license holder is carrying a handgun on or about the license holder's person when a peace officer demands that the license holder display identification, the license holder shall display both the license holder's driver's license and the license holder's handgun license." The statute does not require the LTC holder to verbally affirm if they are carrying a firearm or provide any additional information. By displaying both his driver's license and his LTC when Deputy Vega requested his identification, Mr. Clearlake complied with this statute entirely and was not required to answer any of Deputy Vega's additional questions about whether there was a handgun in the car.
Do I smell alcohol in your breath?
No, you don't.
How do I know?
Because you can't smell my
I
breath?
can smell something coming
Oh,
out.
really?
Let's see. Let me do some field sobriety.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from?
You saw me where I was coming
No,
from.
I just saw you driving down.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with that, yeah.
All right, cool.
Where are you coming from?
I don't answer questions. I've already told you. Let me know when I'm free to go. Also, what is your name? Your name? Sheriff? That's your name? Sheriff?
Right above it, right there. You see it?
I'm not familiar with the English alphabet, sir.
Be on the ticket.
Okay. Can I have an incident number, please? Oh, a ticket. A ticket, okay.
Mr. Clearlake asks Deputy Vega for his name, and Deputy Vega refuses to provide it. Instead, he points at the name badge on his uniform and then tells Mr. Clearlake it will be on the ticket, after making a snide remark about his English skills. Policy 302 of the Harris County Sheriff Department Handbook, which outlines the department's requirements for so-called professional conduct by deputies and other HCSO employees, creates a so-called duty to provide official identification. The policy states that, quote, "All employees shall present their HCSO identification card when requested by a member of the public, when engaged in law enforcement activities, or when in uniform." Although Mr. Clearlake did not request Deputy Vega's identification card, he did ask for his name, and Deputy Vega's rude and mocking response certainly didn't comply with the spirit of this policy. However, it should be noted that citizens generally cannot seek legal recourse for even blatant violations of police department policies unless the officer's actions also constituted a violation of statutory or constitutional law.
Do me a favor, while I have you here, okay? I don't want you exiting the vehicle because you have a weapon in the car.
Did I exit the vehicle? Did I exit the vehicle?
Give you a heads up.
Did I exit the vehicle? Hey, can I? You do have a dash cam, right? Very good. You can't just pull me over because I said the police. I hope you realize that, stupid. I'm sorry?
Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
Yeah,
Can you show it to me, please? It doesn't come back.
of course it comes back.
Not on my system, it doesn't. Also, it's not typical behavior for somebody to be yelling out of the vehicle. Have you had anything to drink tonight? Is that your current address? 1622?
Is that a question?
Yes, sir. Is that your current address?
Do I answer questions?
Okay, I'll just assume that's incorrect then.
And why would you do that?
I'm asking you a simple question.
Did you read my address on the driver
It
license?
didn't have an address. It didn't have an apartment number on your driver's
Of course it
license.
does.
Let me see. Can you verify?
You've already seen it. I've already complied with that part.
I don't. Okay, I'll be right back.